WearTesters.
Yo, what's good guys? This is Nightwing2303 from WearTesters.com, and today we have a detailed look at the recently released Nike Zoom All-Out Flyknit. And this guy right here is a running sneaker. You can use it for training as well. And these guys utilize Nike's Max Zoom cushioning technology, something that we've been used to seeing in the LeBron 10, KD6 Elite, and most recently the KD9. So let's go ahead and get up close and personal with them. So you can see the outsole is studded, so this can be used for both training and running. And then they have 4-foot flex grooves right at the toe. Now they're calling this a full length zoom unit, even though it doesn't run all the way to the 4-foot. However, it is as close as you can get, especially for a runner. You don't normally want anything restricting the range of motion right here where your toes flex. And we have a fairly thin Phylon midsole, and the upper is entirely made out of Flyknit, along with some fly wire right at the lacing structure. And that's literally the whole shoe. There's not much to these guys. The heel counter is actually made of fuse, but it's so thin that you can almost, crush or collapse the entire sneaker. So these guys don't have the best support, so forward motions are usually the best for this type of setup. Again, it's a running shoe. You can use it for training. Just know that the upper is not going to be as supportive as something else that was specifically designed for training purposes. And if you don't like this high top collar, just wait, because they are going to be releasing some low top versions. The upper is very stretchy and very breathable. There's huge open holes all over the place. The collar is super easy to get into because, again, it's a stretch material. It's Flyknit, and they do run true to size for anybody wondering. However, there is a slight bit of toe volume above the toe. It wasn't to the point to where I could actually go down half a size. The length just didn't allow for that whatsoever. So not the best one-to-one fit, but it is what it is. Now, as far as comfort goes, this kind of Zoom Air is super comfortable. Like, there's no doubt about it. It's really, really, really comfortable. However, it can be a little bit unstable, and that's exactly how these guys feel. Right here at the lateral outrigger, they just felt like the bag was gonna collapse a little bit, and that was just from me kind of like bouncing around in them and walking them around casually. Now, when it comes to running, there's a ton of different factors that go into reviewing running shoes because everybody runs differently. Their strike zones are super different. It's really complicated, and I personally just don't feel comfortable enough with the limited knowledge that I have to wear test and then performance review a running shoe. All I can really do is just kind of give you my thoughts or opinion on how I feel, just based off of what I've experienced so far, and they're okay. I personally do prefer the Ultra Boost, both for casual and performance purposes. And these guys just sit a little bit too high off the ground in my opinion, and then like I said, that lateral instability with the bag where it collapses, I really just don't like that, and I wouldn't want to risk rolling my ankle, especially with how limited the support is along the upper. I do think that they look great though, and they feel great casually. I just wouldn't, choose to run in them, but that's entirely up to you. Their retail price is $200. It's a little steep. It was a little bit more than just a little steep. It was so steep that I could barely get through saying the retail price. But if you got it like that, feel free to give them a try. They are comfortable, like I said. I just don't feel that they're the most supportive runner on the market. So that pretty much takes care of it. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all your support. Let me know what you guys think about these. Would you wear them casually, or would you wear them for performance purposes? Sound off in the comments section, and until next time guys, have a good one. And today we have the performance review on the Nike KD9. So with that being said, let's go ahead, get right into it. I keep doing this, but I really can't help it. My brain cannot help but judge certain things by how they look prior to experiencing
while we're eating.
So today we're talking about my top 5 personal picks of cushion for bigger players. If you haven't checked out our previous video on this, that was actually for guards. So if you're a bigger player,